While the US government was fighting the war in Vietnam, journalists were creating a new front for them at home. This took the form of the media fighting back to end the war. 600 journalists went to Vietnam, but only 537 returned. In the words of William M. Hemon, the attitude of the United States military toward the journalists who reported about it might be best summed up in the words of Richard Nixon: "Our worst enemy seems to be the press." Some journalists were so committed to the cause they traveled into the field to get their stories firsthand. Although censorship was imposed on journalists, they remained relatively accurate to what was happening around them. Journalists contributed greatly to ending the war by exposing the true horrors of the Vietnam War. Sources: the United States News Media and the Vietnam War, CNN Review reporting Vietnam, and the Vietnam War and the media. Many things happened in Vietnam, but as a recap, here are the 5 things you need to know about journalism in Vietnam. 63 journalists died. Richard Nixon thought the press was our worst enemy. Journalists got their stories firsthand, so they were very accurate about their surroundings and contributed greatly to ending the war. Without journalism, the US public would have possibly supported the war, but they wouldn't have known about the nightmares of the Vietnam War.